Hi guys. Ooh, I see you guys are already on here. 4 of you jumped on already. Wow, you guys are fast. Super fast. Hi, Donna Joe. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Lisbeth. A lot of new faces, new names. Welcome. Oops. Yes, Donna Joe, relax. Hi, Carolyn. Okay, so if you guys are not aware, I'm having a small 14,000 subscriber giveaway, and one of the things I am giving away is a brand new round jelly plate. So I thought maybe we should play around with it so you guys can see how cool it is. I also have a square jelly plate. So we'll play around with that one as well. I think they're two different manufacturers. One's Jelly Arts, one's Gel Press. Same thing. Same thing to me. Hello, Kiki. So I thought I would show a couple of different ways we could play around with them. Oh, before we get started, let me move some of this stuff here. I wanted to show you guys, I have two videos that are uploading. One of them was me playing around with the foil quill, so I made these cards with the foil quill. I know, I say I don't like the foil quill. I think I just need to spend some more time getting to know it. These are Nuvo drops on here. Hi, Connie Lynn. Okay. I will link for you the previous video, Jeanette, that I need you to comment on. It says 14,000 subscriber giveaway. And then I also have a video uploading of me making my own foiling stamp pad. I don't want to give too much away, but I did not use, this is the stamp. I did not use the Heidi Swap toner ink because I don't have it yet. It is on its way. But I think I will add that to part 2 of this video. But I'm not going to spill any secrets, but I did it. Okay. All right, so I have a whole bunch of different stuff on my desk here. I am going to put my reading glasses on. No, Trace, welcome. I just jumped on here, Tracy.
Mommy, tell them about what happened just now.
Yeah, Marianne, I am not a huge fan of the foil quill, but like I said, I'm just a, I'm an instant crafter. Like, I like instant gratification. I do want to share a story with you guys, as Leah reminded me. So, Leah and I went to Joann's. By the way, I bought nothing. That's right. I left Joann's with nothing. But we went next door, and there was like a paint your own art store next door. And this was hanging on their wall. And if any of you have watched any of my old videos, I did a double paint pour almost exactly like this. I have it linked on my Facebook page. So I didn't say to the lady, I thought it would be very awkward for me to say, did you watch my video on that? So somehow it came up in conversation. I said I do have a YouTube channel, and she said, oh yeah, I saw somebody make that on a video. And I didn't want to say, oh, it was my video. But I did link it on my Facebook page. Okay, so let's get back into what we want to play with today. Let me get back into my comments here so I can see them all. She must be a subscriber. I hope so. Hi, Renee. Hi, Bernie Burnsify. Hi, Linda. Linda, did you get your birthday card? I know, but Tracy, I felt weird at that point, and I called my sister, and I was like, I don't know if I should be flattered or irritated because this lady's charging people $35 to make them. I guess I should be flattered because the whole reason I do this is to help others and to teach others, and if she's doing it and making a living out of it, good for her. All right. So if you've never seen a jelly plate before, it's just basically gel, like rubbery. So I've done a couple of videos where what I've done, and if you like Lavinia stamps, she does, ooh, Carolyn, I didn't know that. She does, let's see here. She does a lot with using the jelly plate with her backgrounds. So one of the things that she does, and I'm just going to copy one of her ideas to give you guys an idea, because that's what we're doing here, is she takes a brayer and uses, now I got a couple of different things here for my brayer. I honestly don't know what the huge difference is. If you guys know, feel free to jump in. But this is just like a hard rubber kind of roller here. So I'm just taking some Salty Ocean Distress ink. And when I'm rolling the ink on my brayer, I'm rolling up and then lifting the brayer and continuing to roll. You don't want to do this back and forth action because then you're only going to get ink on one part of your brayer. And since we want to evenly distribute the ink, we want to continuously lift that brayer or ink and get that on there. So this is Salty Ocean. That might be too bright of a blue, but and I know it will be difficult for you guys to see until I actually stamp it. And then she takes brushos, and she has like these little wells of brushos, and she uses a fan brush. And I do have some water here. And got my little palette here. I have this dark blue, which is called Prussian blue. I have turquoise and purple. And then I'm just going to put some water in my wells. Oh, cool, Linda. I was thinking about picking those up when I go to the stamp show at the end of the month. Okay. And then she takes her fan brush and she dips into these. She has like these little containers. And then splashes that water on there. Or brushos. My splats are probably too big, but that's okay. And I'm going to use this Strathmore mixed media paper because it's heavy duty. It's the right size. I can always cut it down later, and we're just doing samples today anyway. So I distressed ink brayered it, and then I splashed on some brushos. I just put my paper on top there. Yeah, I don't normally do any kind of mixed media stuff. So this is kind of neat to be able to get this out and play with it. I have this cool background. Now I'm going to set that aside just for a second to dry because I want to do another one. I'm actually going to leave that the way it is and just add more of the brushos. And you never know what you're going to get. It's always something different each time. And you probably already have all of this stuff, so you don't need to go buy anything. The jelly plates, again, you can pick those up pretty much anywhere. I think I got one of mine from Blick Art Store. I think Hobby Lobby carries it. Patty, I will be at the Allentown one at the end of March if you're coming. So this one's more brusho, less ink, but still very pretty. It almost looks like a blue moon, doesn't it? All right. I'm just going to spray my plate down and wipe it with my little microfiber towel like I do with everything. Now, I know a lot of multimedia artists do not clean their jelly plates. I cannot be one of those people. I have OCD. I have to clean everything. But you can leave paint and things like that on there. Okay, so I'm just going to slide my little brusho palette out of the way here. One of the other ways I've seen artists use the plate is by using paints. So I have some acrylic paint here. Linda, I will be flattered if you copy from me. You're not the art store. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm going to take some paint, if I can get it open. I've not used this paint in a while. Just squirt some of that on there. I'm going to use the same brayer. I didn't even clean it. Just kind of spread that paint around. Now, I'm sure most of you guys know AC Moore's going out of business. I did go there today. I did not leave empty-handed. But AC Moore, again, kudos to the craft mat because there's this nonstick surface over there. AC Moore, I picked up these little crafty tools. So this one has like a scalloped edge. This one has little squares, and then this one has like a zigzag edge. So we can use those to pull some paint. The other thing I got out are some stencils, because who doesn't have a whole bunch of these in their drawer? And I don't use my stencils as much as I should. My stencils are very underutilized. I think I need to bring them out more and use them more often. Who am I kidding? I have so much crap, it's all underutilized. All right, so I'm using this little Tim Holtz Mini Numbers one, and I'm going to put this one face down because when we lift it, we want it to be face up. I do have paper towels. And then at this point, we can do a lift. And they do use, I have a second brayer here, which is clean. I've seen that mixed media artists use a second brayer to kind of get this. Or you can use your fancy finger tools. Hi, Arlene. Yeah, Arteza gouache should work. Also, Arteza acrylic paint should work. I didn't even think about that, honestly. And I bet that metallic ink would look cool. All right, so that looks like, okay, we just have like this. Well, this is why it's called mixed media, because it doesn't look completely done. That's fine. We can take a print off of this, which I will do on another sheet in just a second. Let me move it out of the way there. But now what I want to do is I want to add a second color on there. So I'm going to take some of this yellow. Put that on, that dab on there. I'm going to use the same dirty brayer. Brayer that in, and it's going to mix and turn into like this greenish color because we already have blue and now we're adding yellow. Okay, and now I'm going to line this back up. Oh, I guess I could have done it the other way. It is clear. Duh, Nance. I could have used it like a stamp. So now it filled in that color. We have some of that stenciling on there. Again, if you want to add more stenciling, more paint, more colors, that's what a lot of mixed media artists do with their jelly plates. And they leave paint all over their jelly plates, which is fine. It's like a personal preference. So this is upside down now, but I just want to show if you wanted to use this, you can take the brayer again, the clean brayer, and brayer over this. I think the paint may be too dry now to move. Okay, yeah, not that one. We'll clean that one later. That's because we're using acrylic. So you can do that with it. One of the things I like to do with mine is reverse stamping. Hello from Italy, Annalisa. Hi, Nancy. Hello, Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie's in France. Anne-Marie, I said I never want to go to Paris, but I'm going to come just so I can visit you. So we can hang out and do foiling together. Okay, so I like to do what I call reverse stamping. I do like to use a pigment ink. You want a slow drying ink, so the VersaFine inks are great. Let me get an image here. Oh, we're going to use Michael Jackson, because why not? Because he's bad. He's bad. You know it. All right. So normally, when we ink up our stamp and stamp it, when we were in AC Moore, they were playing all of this like 80s music, and I was just singing around. And they're playing Grease. They were singing, what else did they have? I don't know. It was all kind of 80s music. So I was just like having a good time. Oops, I moved my stamp, but you guys get it. I was having a good time. Actually, that looks kind of cool, like a movement shadow. And so Leah's like, can we leave? Can we leave? And I was like, no, they're playing good music in here. She's like, yeah, 80s. That's my kiddo. All right. Now what I'm going to do is ink up my stamp again. And again, I would recommend the VersaFine inks or some kind of pigment ink because you want that ink to stay wet a moment. If you use a dye ink, it'll probably dry too quick, just like the acrylic ink or the acrylic paint dried on my stencil, same kind of thing. So now I'm going to ink Michael Jackson onto my jelly plate here. Okay, I'm going to lift up. Now, that air bubble is my fault. Don't worry about that. Now, I can press down on my jelly plate and do a reverse image. So now we have Michael Jackson dancing either way. So just to give you an idea, something you can do there with it. What are you guys talking about? Oh, 3 in the morning, Annalisa. I watch YouTube videos at night. I watch my own videos and they put me to sleep because I know exactly what's going to happen. I do watch soap videos now. I might have to get into soap making. I don't know. Another thing that I saw an artist bring up today, and this was on the actual Jelly Plate Facebook page, is she likes to use her jelly plate as kind of a mask. So if she wanted to paint something, so we're just going to take some of this orange paint over here, because she doesn't have a circle mask, she takes her regular paint, and again, more for mixed media. Let me grab a paintbrush. And she uses it as kind of this mask to mask around her image without actually using the Gelli plate. It's just there to soak up anything so it doesn't go on to her design. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, and having the acrylic paint is cool because it does dry pretty quickly. I know blue and orange don't really go well together. All right, to clean the brayer, what a lot of artists do is they have like a scrap piece of paper on the side and they just kind of roll all that extra paint and stuff off of the brayer. Again, depending on what your medium is, if you're going to be using ink, it's going to come off a lot easier. Using paint like I'm using in some places, you probably need to clean it a little better. You can get these brayers pretty inexpensively, and you can these brayer heads are replaceable, so you can change them out. Like I said, I have 2 of them, so I can use one dry, one wet, switch the colors around. A lot of people keep a little bucket of water next to them, and they just dip it into the water and clean it up. For the sake of saving time, I'm just gonna do a real quick cleaning here, not a big cleaning it up fan. All right, so I'm gonna use this orange. Go back into that since it's already here on my mixed media mat. The other thing I saw is if you watch, who's the Australian girl that does the, oh, I cannot think, Jane Davenport. She does amazing mixed media videos with her Gelli plates where she takes prints out of magazines and things. Ooh, distress, we can try that. So you can turn it over and stamp with it, or you can rub the paper on it, whatever you prefer to do. See that? That's pretty cool. What I did want to do was this one here. I have this little mermaid stencil. Bye, Arlene. It's all just acrylic paint, Carmen. Just cheapy Dick Blick acrylic paints. This one's Nicole brand, I think, right? I don't know. I just grabbed some acrylic colors out of the back room there. It's the same paint I use for my paint pouring. Ta-da! Leah will like that one. Do the same thing here. We can, and because the Gelli plate's sticky, it holds everything into place, so it's pretty cool. see if we can stamp her. Let's stamp her on this one. You got to be pretty quick when you're using the paint, though. Like, you got to have your papers and your stencils and everything pretty ready to go, because the paint just, it dries super fast, the acrylic paint. I mean, there you can see, that didn't take me too long, but it already started to dry down the bottom there. So, we can do that. Somebody said try alcohol inks. We can try that. Let me grab some alcohol inks and also some Yupo paper real quick. Hold on. Use regular Tim Holtz Yupo. I guess we'll find out, Carmen. Terry says try vellum. I don't have any in front of me, Terry. That's over, put away somewhere. Let's try it. See what we get. Oh, I should probably grab some, where's my alcohol spritz? It's all empty. That's okay. Let's just go at it. Make a mess here. I have some 91% rubbing alcohol. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the plate. I don't even know if this is supposed to go on the jelly plate. If this eats my jelly plate, somebody's not getting the other one as a winner. All right, this is some light blue stone washed. Sailboat blue. Yeah, see what I do? I do all the experiments for you guys. Oh, did you guys see my nails? Look at what Tina did. She put these little flowers on here. Oh, come on, focus. It's like a little orchid. Why is it not focusing? Well, it is a little orchid. Maybe because there's not enough light. It's a little orchid flower. Now it has green ink paint all over it. Anyway, moving on. Distress spray it, then white paint over it. Okay, we can try that. I can't open this. Here we go. You mean not with the alcohol inks? Ooh, that might be too dark. Ugh. That thing is crusty. I need to spend a day cleaning my alcohol inks. We have a leaker. I can't even get the lid back on it. It's so crusty. I have to deal with that later. Okay. Let's put some blending solution on here and see what it says. Oops. Let's see if we can get it to move around a little bit. I mean, I'm sure it'll move on the Yupo. Aquamarine. I'm just doing all these different colors of blue because I want to put those mermaid stencils and stamps on there. Okay, let's see if we get a hot mess here. Oh, we're definitely going to get a hot mess here. Look at that. Oh, you know what looked pretty on here? A line of gold. I'm gonna bring the paper to the gel plate. Ooh, a line of gold would look gorgeous on here. Okay, here we go. Eek. Oh, it's slippery. Gotta be careful of that. It just slid. Whoopsie. I'm making a hot mess here. Too much. Too much. Too much. Where's my gold? We need to have gold in here. I got a new color from Pinata. It was like a here we go. Brass. I gotta get one of those. Looks like a horseshoe crab. I gotta get one of those what do you call it? One of those the air thing he came out with. Oh my god, it's leaking ink everywhere. Oh, you guys, this was a terrible idea. OCD, OCD! Ink everywhere! Boy, if you want mixed media, it's here. You got it. I'm just using this to... Oh, there's ink everywhere. No walking away without Smurf hands on this one. Way too much ink. It's soaked in everywhere. It's all over. We might have to do a timeout cleanup session here. This is just, again, regular alcohol. Giant mess. I'm not inhaling. I know you guys are concerned about my safety. I was not inhaling. I'm inhaling back here. There we go. Okay. Giant mess. Still very pretty. Next time, not so much ink, Nance. All right, we got to clean this up. I can't deal with this. Yes. You guys are right. Tina's going to be like, the nails, Nancy, the nails. That looks cool, though. There is ink everywhere. That's my fault. I put way too much ink on there. Where am I going to move this to? Okay, back there. Okay. I could probably pull another print off of there. I don't want to waste the ink. And I'm wearing this black and white sweater, and I'm sure it's going to end up blue and black. The things I do for you guys. This is just blending solution again. I just want to rehydrate that alcohol ink to get it moving again, and then we'll put our Yupo paper back on there. I'm also putting a little bit of alcohol in here. Probably too much again, but I don't want to waste that ink. It's too pretty. Still a lot of ink left on there. Let's get it all on here. Let's get it on the Yupo paper. This is cool looking though. I mean, the texture it's giving is really cool. I mean, not all of that brass transferred over, but look at that texture. That's really neat. Maybe we'll die cut some cool stuff. And there's still plenty left. Just going to put that behind me to dry. I'm going to add a little pink to this. Why? Because I can. Ooh, I love this color. I don't know why my Things are leaking. Flamingo. Let's just do 3 drops of flamingo. Look at it. Look at it. These should not be leaking. They're stored upright. I don't know. Yeah, it just sits on top, Connie. But what's fun about the Yupo is that it moves. That's why I like it. Because it doesn't absorb. I mean, I'll show you guys on the mixed media paper if you want to see it that way. But I like it on the Yupo because it's definitely more fun. Okay, here's the back side of this one. Oops, now it's all dried out again. More blending solution, more alcohol, more ink. This is the mixed media paper, so it's not going to slide around on here. It's going to absorb all of that. I like the effect you get with the Yupo paper because it moves around. So there you can see it's more stagnant when you use regular paper versus using the Yupo paper. And that is dried up. Yeah, there's no more coming off of there. All right, what did you guys want to see? Distress oxide sprays on there. There's like ink under it, ink everywhere. Let's see, distress oxide sprays. Got some of those. Let me move my alcohol stuff out of the way here. I'm going to leave that alcohol ink on there. Grab another piece of mixed media paper. We'll just use the back side of Michael Jackson. Okay, so you guys want me to spray this and then put paint over it? Is that what you want me to do? Should I go get white paint? Hold on. Oh, you know what I have? I have the queen herself, Jane Davenport white gesso, and she uses this all the time. Okay, so I have pink and purple, picked raspberry, wilted violet. Just spray some of that. Spray some of these. Ooh, way too much. Oh, way too much. Okay, and then let this, then put the white paint over it, brayer the white paint over it. Is that what you're telling me to do? They're coming out with a new Mulan. I told Leah she has to watch it because she's Chinese. She doesn't get it. She doesn't understand. Let it dry for a second. Okay. I don't know if it's going to dry on there. Should I put a heat tool to it? All right. I just put some white gesso over here. This is Jane Davenport white gesso. I really have a huge mess to clean up now. I think if I put the white paint on here, it's just going to lift. Because it's not soaking into the jelly plate, it's just sitting on the jelly plate. Put a stamp or a stencil. Okay, you know what? I have this stencil over here. Okay, now paint it. Oh, my gesso dried too fast. I got purple paint now. More gesso. I know. It's like you guys are all here with me. I have enough room for, I don't know, 6 or 7 people. So whoever wants to come over, come on. I was just saying that. I haven't seen my card friends, Barbara and Kim. I need to get them back over here. Ooh, that's pretty. Get in that, number 8. All right. Ooh, I'm gonna put this little Chica on there next. Yeah, I normally buy the big pack of Yupo at Blick when it's on sale. And then I cut it down. But if you buy the Tim Holtz, Hobby Lobby has it for like $10. And then if you use your, 50 or 60% off coupon, you get it for $4 or $5. Oh, take off the stencil, Anne Marie says. Whoops. Okay, off the stencil. Okay. Should I ink it again or just stamp it? That looks pretty cool though. I'll stamp it over here. There's still ink. It fell off because of all the ink. I've over-inked myself. Ooh, and we got textured paper towel. All right, that didn't work because I didn't do it right, but also the distress spray just puddled up under there. The distress spray is puddled up everywhere. It's almost as bad as the alcohol ink. Okay, let me wipe this bad boy down real quick. Clean up in the basement, clean up. Crafty disaster. Where's my alcohol? I'm glad that you guys are here to laugh with me. Or at me, whatever. It's just trying to show the versatility of a jelly plate and all the things that we can do. It doesn't have to be just mixed media. This is small enough. I could probably just take this right up to the sink and rinse it off. But you can see it cleaned up pretty good. I mean, I really don't see any major staining from the alcohol inks. I just used rubbing alcohol to get it off. Rubbing alcohol right off of the plastic mat there. Need a clean paper towel. So our grocery store has one of those robots now. Have you guys seen these? I don't know if your grocery stores have them, but our grocery stores have this robot. And the robot basically goes up and down the aisles and it tells the store when there is a mess. And it does it, and you can hear in our store it's a woman's voice, even though the robot's name is, what's the robot's name, Leah? So whatever the robot is, it just goes up and down the aisle. What's his name? Marty. But you'll hear clean up on aisle 4. Clean up on aisle 4. And you'll hear it like every so many minutes. Well, and then you'll see this robot, Marty, in aisle 4 standing over whatever the mess is. but it has a woman's voice when it pages, but his name is Marty. And when it first came out, we were like, what is that? And then the one employee explained it to us, and Leah was deathly afraid of it. But now when she sees it, she's like, hey, look, there's Marty. And she's like, hi, Marty. Yeah, it's that giant. Yes, Carmen, you still have a chance of winning the extra one. I was able to clean this one up. The paint's coming off. The alcohol ink is coming off. It does not seem to be melting or disintegrating. It's a little foggy, but that's okay. There's some dried up alcohol ink and paint on it, but we're back to square one here. Clean my mat up real quick, and then we'll do some more. Think of some more stuff you guys want to see on here. I mean, I pretty much have everything. We already knew that. I know, I did get spoiled when I had Peapod, but if you do, like, if you don't order so much, you have to pay a fee. And honestly, the kids and I are not home during the week. We're always out doing stuff. So I was like, I'm not going to pay $25 for them to deliver my groceries. But I could do the drive-by and pick it up thing. All right, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to, these I'll clean up later. I wanted to do this this little girl stencil. They have these little rock star girls I picked up at Tuesday morning. Oh, they would have done well with the Michael Jackson card. So these, they're like little disco girls. I have done paint pouring. I've done acrylic painting for my own personal art. Like I did one of Leah standing in the rain. I did one of a little lake we went to in her bathroom. There is a picture of Olaf I painted. So I've done some stuff like that. I don't really film it because it takes a really long time. And I try to keep my attempt to keep my videos between a half an hour and an hour usually. I mean, 15 minutes would be ideal, but you guys know I don't shut up. So, that doesn't always happen. So, I do some acrylic painting, but I don't do it often enough to film it. That's what I'll say. Look up Brigitte Koopson. Brigitte Koopson. She does things with the Gelli plate. Thanks, Anne-Marie. Leah, can you go in that drawer? Hold on. Never mind. Look at my hands.
So weird.
I've been inkified. Let's try this. Let's try. I like the yellow. Is this still wet? Nope. I'll do a yellow base here. Ew. Nobody wants that. Okay, so we're back to the acrylic paint on the brayer. Oops, trying to smooth that out. Oh, it's drying too fast. I just lifted it all off of there. Whoops. Let's do that again. More paint. More paint. Dripping alcohol ink all over the desk. Try that again. Without it lifting. Go a little faster, Nance. All right. Now, I want to put Little Miss Sunshine on here. Now I'm going to add orange on top of her. Over here. Oh yeah, that's cool. This time I will remember to lift the stencil. Take the stencil off, Nance. Oh, that's cool. And we're going to put her on top of our numbers over here. Put this over. Ooh, groovy. I dig it. So just doing multiple stamping there. And I was going to take this and I was going to put ink on it, but now I don't know where I put my ink. Where'd my stamp pad go? Hello, desk that swallowed everything whole. Where'd I put the ink? Nance, you lost the freaking ink? Did. Really? I don't know. Okay, we'll just spray it. We already have... Ooh, I can't do purple on top of orange and yellow. That's not going to look good. It's groovy, guys. It's groovy. No idea where I put my blue ink pad. I definitely did not put it back. Now I'll go watch the video tonight and I'll be like, there's my blue ink pad. Nope, don't know where it's at. This is Twisted Citron. We can do that. Sure can. Oh, yeah. It's very psychedelic. Oh, found it. I was hanging out with Michael Jackson. Look at me doing mixed media. I never do mixed media. Pretty sure this is a Christmas music stamp, but I just wanted the music notes. Oh, I did it upside down. Darn it, Nance. Somewhere I have a music note stencil. I don't know where though. Guess I should do mixed media more often. I mean, obviously I'll have to cut this down, but looks pretty stinking cool. Where's the other two that I made? Got a giant mess to clean up. Spray, paint, stuff everywhere. Okay, so we have this one, which that'll look cool. Let's put some shimmer on this one too, because everything looks better with shimmer. Don't I have shimmer sprays? Where's my shimmer sprays? Who's got these in their closet? This is like original Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. This thing's like 15 years old. Pretty. No, that one's not pretty. Where'd the other one? I had two mermaid ones and Groovy Girl. Aha, this mermaid. We gotta help this mermaid. She's lacking some confidence here. We gotta fix this one. All right, I know how we can fix that one. I have. Someone said, I didn't know that Gina Marie had stencils. Well, I don't think she does anymore. I think these are old stencils. We are going to help this little one along. We got some really old stencils we're going to use on this one. Here we go. I wonder if there's a date on here. 2009, guys. Old stuff. All right, where's my brayer? I'm going to try to do this here. Oh, we got stuff moving around in my brain. All right, I need green paint. More paint, Leah. Can you get me? You know what? I'll use ink. Never mind. Never you mind, little girl. I got it. We're going to use some inks. We're just going to ink it up. We're already messy. Oops, I probably shouldn't have done a circle. It's okay. That's cool. Nope, didn't work. I tried it. I'm not feeling confident about that. Let me put this back on here. I hear a little coughing coming out of a little girl over there. Does somebody need some cough medicine? Miss Leah, you coughing? Ooh, I'm going to do this quick before it dries. The print from the stencil. That's what I wanted. That's cool. Now, we're going to leave that way. We're going to spray this. Where's that distress spray? There we go. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just going off on my own little creative journey here. Just spraying the whole desk with sprays and paints and everything else. Hello, Leanne. Got a little Mad Hatter here. Ooh, I like that. Let's put it all over the background here. Okay, that's pretty. Now I do want the dark. Now I'm just messing around. Ooh, we have those brushes we can use too. Ugh. There we go. That's better. This is just becoming an underwater concoction here. What is this? Oh, it's a fish. I'm just gonna spray all of these things. And then we got these. Let's not forget about those. Under the sea, under the sea. Everybody's gonna be like, what mermaid? She might have had a mermaid and it's not there now. I've gone mad, I tell you, mad. And the dark blue. Here we go. We might have to go put our mermaid back in there. That's what we'll do. We'll layer her back on top. Ooh, too dark. I think if Tim Holtz were here, he'd be pretty proud of my mixed media style of spraying and stamping everything. All right, need something in that corner there. I need a regular seashell. Where's that fish at? Maybe we'll put the fish in there. I'm really not feeling the fish though. Where's our mermaid? Let's put her back in here. Yeah. Ooh, that's a great idea. I got an idea. Not only are we gonna put her back in gold, is that how she went? She looks weird. Yeah, that's how she went. I did it backwards. I got an idea. Gold is amazing. I think you're right. We're gonna do... Do I not have gold? What? I have gold. We're gonna stencil her. Let me just spray this corner because it's driving me crazy that it doesn't have any color on it. So much for putting the Tattered Angel sprays on there because they're all covered up. We don't have any of the evidence of those anymore. We're supposed to be playing with the jelly plate. We're just making a mess with everything. Let me grab my little palette knife. Let's see here. Oh, we're still creamy. That makes me happy. Okay, this is called Indian Gold. Let's put her back down here. Try to line her back up to where she was. Oh yeah, the gold was a great idea. You guys are geniuses. Woo! Now that's a nice looking mermaid. Now that's what you call a mixed media piece. What are you guys saying? I did start with the jelly plate. You can't tell now. Yeah, if you guys don't know, on your Nouveau Mousse, what you have to do is make sure it has the foam lids inside, and if it doesn't, you contact them. They'll send you the foam lids, but a lot of people put press and seal on theirs. I keep saying I'm going to do that. I've done it to like 1 or 2 jars, but I just kind of keep the foil in place and put it back. This is a bronze color. This is called Fresh Copper. There's a hair in there. Uh-oh. Am I buffering? Ooh, that looks cool. We need like some little, I need some little fish stamps. Somewhere I have fish. Don't ask me where. She won't want it. She'll say, Mom, I didn't want that. That's not the one. I want it. I have this one that's kind of like these. Hold on. This one. This one, I think, is the one I want. Leah's room is all Frozen. We got some extra Frozen stickers today. If you didn't see Frozen 2 yet, that's pretty good. If you got the grandkids, little ones, take them to see that. That's not dry yet. I'm going to spray over this anyway. Ah, I just stuck my finger in that. Right there. Whoops. I should put this in a mixed media journal is what I should start doing. I can't really see that. What? Quit sticking your finger in there, Nance. Okay. All right. I think I'm done playing. Need to clean up this desk. Super messy. Should have worn gloves. We did start with the Gelli plate, and the idea was to show you guys that if you won the stamping package, which includes the Gelli plate for my 14,000 subscriber giveaway, because you guys are all so awesome. I love you all. That you can put ink on it. You can put brushos on it and make cool backgrounds. You can put stencils through it and stamp with it. Here we did some more with some stencils, spray on it. Don't forget our wonderful friends, the alcohol inks, which are back here and drying. They're all dry now. These came out really cool. I mean, imagine putting that mermaid stencil on here. This is really, really cool. I mean, I've never gotten that kind of like texture before. It really looks kind of bubbly. So we did that, although I put too much ink on there. That came out cool. We did reverse stamping with Michael Jackson, even though we messed him up. So we did that. So there's a lot you can do with the Gelli plate. It's very versatile. If you don't have one, they're really inexpensive. I think it's like $10 or something like that for one. And I have different sizes. I have a round one. I have a square one. You don't need the full page one if you're not doing full size mixed media books, artwork. You can just start with these little ones, especially if you're a card maker. It's just cool to do these mixed media kind of looking things. I'll probably do some more with this. I'm going to put this fish on here. Let's see. I should use regular distress sprays instead of just distress oxides, but that's okay. So I did get very, very carried away today with all of this stuff, but you know, it's not often that I get messy and do mixed media things. I just normally make cards, make it quick, 15 minutes and get in and get out. But sometimes it's very freeing just to do something like this where you don't have any kind of preconceived plan. You just kind of run with it. Again, love my mixed media mat because it will be super easy to clean everything up once I'm off. So Lots of fun. Hi, Christine. Oh, you cannot... The Tattered Angels Glimmer Spray is coming through underneath here, so that's pretty cool. I thought I was going to miss that, but lots of fun. Lots of fun in there. I really like that. That's totally not Nancy, but I really like it, and I should do some more of this. So we had a lot of fun here. Huge mess on the desk. I mean, there's brushes, there's inks, there's brayers, there's paint, there's more paint, there's sprays, there's jelly plates. So we have our little mixed media masterpiece, which did start with a little bit of brush show background there. And then we have our alcohol ink panels there. We have our groovy chick. She just needs to be cut down and put on a card. That came out really cool. And then we have our other mermaid here, which I think just needs to be worked on. I think a little bit more spraying and stamping and stuff will get her up and going too. I think I can just put some oh, I have all those stamps from Creative Vision Stamps. I have I have a whole bunch from her that are sea life corals and seaweeds and all kinds of stuff, so I can get those out and use those. So lots of fun creating, and I'm glad you guys were here for the journey, and I appreciate all of your suggestions. But most of all, I appreciate you guys subscribing, tuning in, commenting, doing the thumbs up. You guys are awesome. Which one you want, Linda? This one? Or do you want the groovy girl? Yeah, the alcohol inks were like a really hot mess, but they're really pretty. This one is really dark, but you can see that copper in there. I think that's what it was. I don't know, bronze, whatever. And on here, you guys can't see it, but the shimmer is very subtle on here, but it is on there. It's very, I wish you guys could see it. There's some of it. Can you see that? It's almost like a mica spray. See that? So it is on here. You just couldn't see it when it was wet. It just, the brass is just sitting on top. So this is very pretty. It's very like a mica spray on this one. So very pretty. Linda wants this. And well, Linda, I am going to say happy birthday. I will finish this up a little bit and I will send it to you for sure for your birthday. Tracy, I still have your stamps to send you. I just want to put more in there before I send them off to you for getting to your 500 goal. It is fun hanging out. And like I said, for those of you that are catching this a little late, I do have 2 videos I just uploaded. One of them was me playing around with the foil quill. I don't hate the foil quill. I just need to spend more time with the foil quill. I don't have any patience, but I want to show you what I made. So I used the foil quill and then I colored in with Arteza color pencils. Here's the other one. And then this one, the foil quill missed a whole bunch, so I just put Nouveau Glossy on it. And then I'll color this in. And then this one is all Nouveau. This is what drives me nuts with the Nouveau. Look at that. Look. It's all cracked. That's what drives me nuts with the Nouveau. So I did that. And I just ordered from Technique Junkies. And the reason I am praising them is because she did a video. Check out her Facebook page using the new Heidi Swap toner ink. And I did order it. I ordered it today, this afternoon. She already put it into shipping. It was only $3.50 to ship it. I've been waiting on a wait list on Simon Says Stamp and also waiting on a wait list at scrapbook.com. Neither one of them notified me. I see this video from Technique Junkies and she's doing the toner ink stamping. So check it out on Facebook. Technique Junkies is her name. There's a YouTube video and I went back to my old way of doing it. And lo and behold, I finally got some good results. Look at these. Now, I don't want to give anything away yet, because I want to give the toner ink a fair shot. But $24 for toner ink, or I'm going to say $6 for Nancy's little secret here. We're going to do a comparison. So I did film this one. I do want to try the toner ink. I did order it. I did meet Pat at the stamp show last year. She sent me I responded on her video. You know, I just ordered this from your channel. I'm waiting to see, you know, how it does. I do a lot of stamping, and her response was, Nance, we need to talk. So I'm hoping maybe we can talk a little design team or affiliate action there, because I love her stamps. I do have quite a few Technique Junkie stamps. So maybe because she's getting into, she looks like I saw some foils on her page. Maybe she wants to talk foiling with me. That would be super cool. All right, I'm going to go attempt to clean up this desk here. I got inks to put away. I got alcohol to clean up. I got paint to clean up. I mean, you're welcome to sit here and watch me do that, but that's a little boring. Plus, I got a little girl over here who's been doing this kind of random coughing on and off, so I need to check out what's going on over there. I know you're not sitting over there with your thumb in your mouth. Oh, that wasn't your thumb, was it? That was just like I maybe saw your thumb. Did I imagine your thumb? Oh, I wanted to show you guys too. I cut these open. I mean, cut them open. Cut them apart. So I'll put those on some cards. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And that's all I got. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up before you leave. If you are new to my channel, I saw a lot of new names on there today. Welcome. Anytime you want to make comments, you can always sit back and watch quietly, but I love when you guys interact and make comments and ask me things, because everybody can learn something. This is a no judgment zone. It doesn't matter to me if you've been doing this for 2 weeks or you've been doing it for 20 years. I try to do things on a budget-friendly level. That's not always the case, but I try, because I know a lot of us are limited with our funds. If you want to ask me a question in private, you can always email me at nancystamps15@gmail.com. I will link at the end of this video the video you need to comment on in order to enter my 14,000 subscriber giveaway. It's a small giveaway. It's not a big one, guys. But I have 2 things I'm giving away. One is going to be what I call a hot foiling pack, which is going to have some hot foil dies in it. And the other one is what I'm calling the stamping pack, which will have the little round jelly plate that we attempted to play with today. And some other stamping items. There's a stamp in there from Blue Night Rubber Stamps, and some other goodies. So thank you guys again. And if you're not a subscriber, you're going to click the little bubble that's going to come up in the bottom right hand corner. You want to click the bell, go to all notifications, and then you'll know next time I'm live or next time I post a video. But thanks for watching, guys. Keep on stamping. Bye-bye.